You are living a life someone fought to protect. But do you even know her name? Every choice you make, every door you open, every dream you chase. Somewhere in the past, a woman bled so you could walk freely. Somewhere, a woman whispered courage into a world that refused to listen. You take for granted the right to speak, to learn, to exist fully, but those rights were carved through struggle, through defiance, through sheer refusal to be erased. There were women who planted trees in barren lands, not for fame, not for recognition, but because they believed the future deserved hope. Some women challenged laws that told them to stay silent, daring to say, "We will be heard." There were women whose voices became shields for the oppressed, whose songs became maps to freedom, whose pens became swords. Some led armies when their nations were on fire. Some led children to classrooms lit only by candlelight. Some faced death simply for believing education, freedom, and truth belong to all. Imagine walking through a world that constantly tells you, you are not enough. Imagine being ignored, dismissed, silenced, yet moving forward anyway. That one day, someone like you might exist in freedom. This is the world they fought for. Wangari Maathai didn't just plant trees. She planted the courage to stand when the world said it was hopeless. Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti didn't just fight colonial laws. She demanded the impossible equality when the world denied it. Miriam Makeba didn't just sing. She transformed pain into a call that shook nations. And in Nigeria, there was Dora Akunyili. She led a fight against fake drugs that threatened millions of lives. Every challenge she faced was met with courage, integrity, and unshakable resolve. She refused to back down when power, corruption, and fear stood in her way. She saved lives. She inspired generations. She showed that justice isn't given. It is defended, fought for, and earned. And this fight isn't just history. It's present. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie challenges minds to see what many refuse to acknowledge. Serena Williams defies limits, showing us talent is bigger than gender, bigger than expectation. Malala risked death for education, reminding us that courage is louder than fear. There are women whose names we may never know. The mothers who walked miles to school for a future their children might have. The grandmothers who stayed up late, teaching lessons by candlelight, passing wisdom quietly but powerfully. The women who whispered hope when the world screamed impossibility. Every right you take for granted, to vote, to speak, to dream, was fought for, earned, and protected. Every freedom you enjoy echoes the sacrifices of those who refused to back down. They built schools not for recognition, but for the children who would come after. They confronted injustice, even when silence would have been easier. They led communities, shaped nations, and defied every expectation placed upon them. Because of them, you can walk taller. Because of them, your dreams are not bound by fear. Because of them, your voice carries weight. So, the next time you scroll mindlessly, the next time you complain about what you don't have, pause, reflect, feel the weight of the shoulders beneath you. Think of the women whose courage you inherit today. And then ask yourself, what will I fight for? What legacy will I leave? Who will stand taller because of me tomorrow? You are not just living. You are inheriting a story of courage, resilience, and hope. Your voice matters. Your choices matter. Your courage matters. Honor the women who refuse to quit. Carry their legacy forward. Stand strong, tribe. Stand proud. Stand on their shoulders. If this story moved you, comment below. Who are you standing on the shoulders of today? Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to join our tribe, because your voice matters too. Remember Wangari Maathai. Remember Funmilayo Ransome-Kuti. Remember Dora Akunyili. Remember Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. And one day, someone will stand taller because of you.